Yo, 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 yo. What's good, y'all? It's Buckets for Lou. And we gotta talk about the LA Clippers, man. What's going on? Like, they gotta be the most unluckiest team. Well, probably not the unluckiest, but they're definitely cursed. I'll tell you that. The Clippers are definitely a cursed franchise, for sure. For sure. But the question is, guys, how does Ty Lue F this up? Like, I mean, something's got to give. Like, okay, you gotten rid of Shea for that massive haul back in, what was it, 2018? Land Kawhi. And then you get a bunch of role players, good role players at that. Robert Covington, Norman Powell, solid. You had Reggie. And then, years down the line, you managed to get Russell Westbrook, James Harden. And it's just like, what gives? What gives? Like, at some point, we can blame the roster. We can blame the roster and, we can blame injuries. But at some point, we got to just sit back and look at Ty Lue. And again, I always say this. I said this for the past 4 years, that the Clippers is a coach's dream. It makes no sense. And one problem with the Clippers is that there's only one basketball. It's a lot of different types of talent. But the key thing for the Clippers to be successful, you gotta stagger the minutes accordingly. That's so important on the success of the Clippers, because you got a lot of guys that need the basketball. You have a lot of guys that need the ball. And Harden doesn't really help. But it's interesting. Just looking at the talent and, watching them lose to the Mavericks last week. It's just crazy. They lost because of inconsistency. That's literally it. Harden and PG have a good game, then they have a bad game. That's literally all it was. That's why they lost. And of course, Kawhi tried to come back. He should have never come back, because everybody's thinking, okay, Kawhi's back. Okay, let's get him the ball. Let's get him his touches. No, don't rush Kawhi back. Wait until the final game. And that was the dumbest. Why would you put in PJ Tucker in an elimination game? Why would you do that? It makes no sense. Again, I think the downfall of this Clippers team is coaching. I think it's coaching and just making horrible decisions. This isn't a game of 2K. This isn't a game of 2K. This ain't my team where you just, I'm going to get that star, and I'm going to get that nice six man, and I'm going to get that star. And just, no. With this team, the way you manage and stagger and set up the minutes and the rotations is so important. So important. So, it kind of sucks. But I think they just, me personally, I think it's time to blow it up. And this experiment of Kawhi and Paul George, it just didn't work. It didn't work. And I think it's time to blow it up. I think it's time. But since they just got Harden, it's going to be hard for them to do that. They really are going to push the envelope with this, and see where it goes. I saw that Paul George might be leaving, and the Philadelphia 76ers are actually interested. Yep, I heard the Clippers offered multiple contracts, multiple types of contracts that were below the max. Paul George said, no, I'm going to get my money, whether it's here or somewhere else. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. If he's worth the max, and he's, 34, 35? Go get your money. No doubt. Get your bag. So it's a business at the end of the day. So the Clippers running it back, well, that's one less person that needs the ball. I don't expect Paul George to return, by the way. I think he's gone. And whoever's highest bidder is where he'll go. But if it was up to me, I think the Clippers should focus on rebuilding. But then again, if Kawhi loves it there, I could see a reason to try to maybe give it one more time. Maybe you get that one more star or one more top-tier player that can actually fit with the likes of Kawhi, Harden, Westbrook, so we'll see. I don't know, man. I honestly feel like no matter what they do, it's either too many people that need the ball or they make it to the playoffs, but Kawhi always gets hurt. I actually thought Kawhi was going to survive this season. I actually thought Kawhi, he played so many games this year, and then his knees finally hit the wall, man, and he should have never left Toronto. Never. That was the biggest mistake in his, I'll say that was the biggest mistake he's made in his career. Even though he has 2 rings, I'd say that was the biggest mistake he's made in his career because he might have at least 3 right now. That's why I don't know why these teams don't do this. We see the Nuggets playing, if you're watching this video now, right now it's currently the second round in the playoffs for most teams, and the Nuggets are playing the Timberwolves. They're down 0-2 right now. My point was that you want to keep the core together. When you win a championship, the biggest mistakes these teams are making is they're letting these guys go. You got to do whatever it takes to keep the core together. Whatever it takes. You won a championship. You figured out how to survive 82 games and then survive the ruggers of a 5, 6, 7 game series. A set of series to make it to a championship. And that continuity is so valuable. But for some reason, teams going to be too cheap, or they think, we can get this guy. He's better. No. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Denver just lost Bruce Brown. They lost Bruce Brown this year. And they're still a top team. They're still good, but, now look at what Minnesota's doing to them. But then again, last year, Minnesota gave them problems. And Jamal Murray said, it was somebody in the Nuggets that said Minnesota was the toughest team they played last year in the playoffs out of all the series. And Anthony Edwards was raising hell last year. But they didn't have Jaden McDaniels. They didn't have Jaden last year. He had a broken hand. And now, Jaden's healthy. And he's being a menace on defense. But this is a Clippers video. You're not gonna stay on topic. The bottom line is the Clippers experiment didn't work, and they missed out on an MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Dang, man. But hey, at the time, nobody saw Shai would be this good. So, Let me know what you guys think the Clippers should do. You see, I can go into a deep talk. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you guys want to see. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that's viewing the channel, that's watching. And the point of this is let's create nice conversation. Let's see what's going on in the league, and let's talk about it. What are you guys thinking? You know, what do you guys think the Clippers should do next? I think they should blow it up. I'd like to see what you guys think. I'll be reading the comments, and let me know what you guys want to see. Reaction videos. I'm definitely going to continue giving my takes and, explaining what I think teams should do. We got the coverage for the playoffs, and we also got off season. It's a lot of exciting stuff ahead, and I'm just ready to drop bangers. I'm ready. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon, man. We out.